feel like a good RDL type movement is definitely good for the hamstrings and glute buildup, but I don't like to start with them. I mean, I do feel like this is an exercise that can potentially be a little bit more risky, you know, potential risk of injury. So it's something that I'll do 1 or 2 exercises before that to make sure I've got a good blood flow and I'm good and warmed up and everything's good. So you notice even being warmed up with this particular exercise, I still did 2 warm-up sets to make sure everything was good before I moved into some heavy weights. And just so you guys know, these larger plates are actually 100-pound plates, so I wasn't just playing around. This was a total of 7 to 8 45s if you add all that up on each side. But the key points on this exercise is keeping your knees, you don't want to lock them completely out. You basically unlock them and then keep them in that position. You don't want to lock it out all the way. And you also don't want to bend at your knees because you don't want to actually squat the weight. The whole purpose behind this is mimicking an RDL type movement. And for me, using the squat machine for this actually takes a lot of the tension off my lower back. You know, I don't have to use my hands, I don't have to use my traps, I don't have to use anything to hold the weight. You know, the weight is just sitting on your shoulders. So it gives me the chance to actually focus and squeeze on my hamstrings and give me a little bit more isolation with it. You're still getting the RDL stretch, you're still getting the compound exercise, taking away, you know, all the other stabilizers as well. Like, you know, doing the actual stiff legs is great, but, you know, for someone that's ever had hip or lower back issues, I feel like this is definitely a much safer way to go and still be effective.